Ready? We're back. Here with Mick Jones. Thank you very much for doing that. That was great. Thank you for playing for us. I really appreciate it. Very cool to have you here. Of course, many people started to know you, my generation, with the Clash, and then you went on. It doesn't seem like that long, but Big Audio Dynamite. The group's been together for how many years now?
Over 10 years now.
10 years. It just doesn't seem like that. That's amazing.
It's just gone like that, really.
Yeah. All right. Well, who was your? Just tell me for a second. I know you were a big fan when you were a kid, and you actually were so intent on music, you followed other groups.
That's what I used to do before I was in groups myself. I used to follow them all around the country back in England, you know. We used to bunk the trains, which means get on and then hide in the toilets when the ticket inspector came round. And then jump off just before you got to the station, your destination, climb over the fence, go see the gig, try and get in for nothing, and then sometimes you get chucked out. And I used to follow bands like Mott the Hoople, especially, and
Mott the Hoople?
Rod Stewart and the Faces, and Humble Pie, the English kind of flash rock and roll groups. You know.
And those were your heroes at the time?
Yeah, and they used to let us in for nothing, and when you got to know them a little bit, you know, I carried that on when I was sort of in the band, because I always wanted to be in a band, and then I sort of had that attitude. I was always remembered that I was a fan.
Be nice to the fans that want to hang around. And were there some bands that weren't that nice to you?
Well, some people. Even before then, I used to collect footballers' autographs. And some footballers were really kind to you, and then some didn't have time for you, you know. So I kind of learned a lot about how you should treat people, you know, from my own personal experiences when I was younger. Now, part of your philosophy, someone told me, correct me if I'm wrong, is that it's better to look good and play terrible. Is this what you said, then play good and look terrible? Is that right? It's a famous quote. Yeah, I think a very important thing, you know, in music and the whole rock and roll thing has always been the image, and the style has been very important in England, where we have everything from punks to skinheads to hippies to teddy boys, you know. It's always been like that, and I love it when, you know, your art and that reflects the culture that we're in, and it's kind of a celebration of that. Now, do you feel like you still know what's going on right now among the... Is it hard? It must be really hard to keep up. You do? I do, yeah. It must be hard to keep up, though. Part of the thing, you know, well, yeah, I'm a bit puffed from running around to all the different clubs and stuff, but I like to kind of follow the latest trends. We've got, like, a load of great bands in England at the moment, and hopefully they're going to not only be about just selling records, but be about some other stuff as well, you know. I mean, maybe we can have some social movement as well if the groups get together. Yeah. All right. Well, this record right now, is this what? Yeah, it's right now. Big Audio Dynamite, and it's out everywhere. People should run out and buy it. Get it. Mick Jones, thank you very much. Thank you. Big Audio Dynamite, of course. Thanks a lot for coming. My thanks also to Fran Lebowitz for being with us tonight. Thank you, Fran. Best of luck with your troubles. And my thanks to Molly Ringwald for being on the show. Of course, Andy Richter, the Max Weinberg 7. Stay tuned for Later with Greg Kinnear. Greg's guest tonight are the Hughes brothers. Good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.